Welcome to the last performance as part of the Festival of Theatre as a Way of Healing, The White Woman from the West. It is a performance performed by Randels and Sean LaRocca from New Orleans, USA. And I have the privilege and honor to read a couple of things that Kathy told me to read to you before you come in, and so as to know what to expect. Pošto je tekst na engleskom, ja ću prvo pročitati na engleskom pa ću onda da prevedem. Rumors of war. In January 1811, slaves from plantation along the Mississippi River in Louisiana staged a revolt. Their ultimate goal, to take over New Orleans. It is believed that several of the slaves had participated in the successful Haitian revolt only 20 years earlier and brought knowledge of that experience to Louisiana. Ultimately, the Louisiana revolt failed. Federal troops stopped the slaves before they reached New Orleans. The participants were beheaded, their heads placed on poles outside their plantations, a deterrent to any future attempts of uprising. Rumors of War is a 2-hour fictional account of one Louisiana plantation on the night of that revolt. You will see 2 parts on video, excerpts from 2 parts, and you will see the 3rd part that is called The White Woman of the West. So when you enter the space, we would ask you to go to the back part of the space to see the experts for the 2 parts on the video, on the big white cloth. And when this is finished, we asked you to step and sit all around the space on all 4 sides on the chairs. Dakle, žamori rata. Januara 1811. robovi sa plantaža oko reke Mississippi u Luizijani su izveli jedan protest iz bunu. Njihov posljednji cilj je bio da osvoje New Orleans. Veruje se da više ovih robova su već učestvovali na uspešnom Haitiju, znači protestu, to je buni, koja se desila 20 godina pre toga i doveli su to svoje saznanje i iskustvo u Luizijani. Na kraju krajeva, taj protest u Luizijani je propao i federalne trupe su zaustavile robove pre nego što su oni došli do New Orleansa. Učesnici su bili, znači bile su im odsečene glave i njihove glave su stavljene na kolce okolo plantaža, kao upozorenje svima koji bi pokušali nešto slično. Žamori rata je jedna dvosatni prikaz jedne plantaže u Luizijani, noći te bune. Ono što ćete vidjeti večeras je 3. deo te predstave i naziv tog 3. dela je Bela žena sa Zapada. Kada uđete u prostor, molili bismo vas da uđete na dno, tamo da leđima budete okrenuti ovoj maloj pozornici i mi ćemo vas smestiti, da svi pogledamo inserte iz prva 2 dela predstave i zatim da zauzmete vaša mesta oko, znači sa sve 4 strane i znači da sedete na stolice. Mi bismo vas zamolili da pre svega ne sedite na najgornju praktikablu sada i kasnije, naravno ako se ima previše, smestit ćemo vas tada tu. I ono što je takođe važno, da isključite vaše mobilne telefone, fotografisanje i video snimanje predstave zabrane. So I would also in the end ask you to just shut off your mobile phones if you have them, and it is forbidden to take photos or video footage of the performance. Uživajte u predstavi. Enjoy the performance.
everybody the sloth it needs. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little Indians. 7 little, 8 little, 9 little Indians. 10 little Indian boys. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little Indians. 7 little, 8 little, 9 little Indians. 10 little Indian boys. I never felt Black Hawk enter my soul. Perhaps I was too cautious. 10 little, 9 little, 8 little Indians. 7 little, 6 little, 5 little Indians. 4 little, 3 little, 2 little Indians. 1 little Indian boy. She kept me in the swamp all summer long, year after year after year. Lazy bones, sleeping in the sun. When you're gonna get your day's work done. Lazy bones, sleeping in the sun. When you're gonna get your day's work done. I start balls rolling, and then I drop them. Seems to be all I can do anymore. I live with the general. I enjoy his treasures. I eat his meals every day. Everything's covered for the summer, packed away. We're going north to visit his relatives. Leave the place to the niggers, filthy beasts. Let them sweat and drool all over themselves as much as they like. Everything is covered. Spiders in this house where humans rarely sit. In the beginning, I knew exactly what I was doing and why. Welcome to my tea party. It's the saddest story I can tell. Ah, but don't you cry. This isn't about your country. This is about my country. My country has the saddest tale. Downstairs. John, Cassandra, Nettie, Ellie Mae, all of them in cold blood. They've given up on me. Darling? Yes, dear? The garden needs weeding? Yes, dear. You want me to do it? Yes, dear, of course, dear. Today? Now. Yes, love, straight away, dear. I used to have chores around the house before I took ill. That was when he bought the female slave and its daughter. We would have preferred a boy. Now they do all the work, and I've grown more ill. Don't cry when this is over. I am not the hero. Don't believe a word I say. I am a dying woman. Death never tells the truth. Death always tells the truth. A spider bit me there. Shh! Don't tell anyone. While I wasn't wearing any underwear. The doctor gave me an ointment to be applied 3 times a day. My sick dress should remain in my sick bed with my sick sheets and pillow. It should not contaminate the freshly washed clothes in the closet. Progress is slow in the sick time, even though fever means intense agitation. And feverish is having a fever. My lover is downstairs with the rest of them. He wants to be here, but I won't let him in. I've grown feverish with wanting him. The others can't know about us. The house will fall down. He doesn't want me to die, but I have to. It's my time. I don't want him to watch. Some things are meant to be done alone. He wants to lead the revolt against the general. Boys are so funny. He says I have to clean my heart before I go, but I've done nothing wrong.
We were never without war. Peace was something we dreamed of. Like when the lonely one wishes for a lover, or when a child wishes upon a star for a pony. The child doesn't really expect the pony, nor the loner the lover. So it is with the human during wartime. The one who hopes knows she is a fool for so doing. And this fool's knowledge produces the biggest belly laugh and the largest bucket of tears. Them belly full.
In this room of the dis-ease. It came from a crawled up inside her, and now it's gone and bit me. How's your tea? There'll be cookies coming in a moment. In the north, it snows about this time of year. I remember the first time I saw it fall. Father took me with him hunting in what the Indians call grandmother land. I stayed at the Winslow Hotel. My dresses were by far the best. Yankee women don't know how to dress. Father came home with 3 heads for stuffing, 2 elk and a bison. He was taking me out to celebrate the kill. The air was amazingly still, quiet, more than it ever is down here. They appeared from nowhere, little white specks. I thought at first Father's dandruff was acting up, but then they came faster, wetter. I squealed with joy. Snow! 1 coat, 2 coat, red coat, new coat, gray coat, blue coat, petticoat, few coats left. Before I was my mother's daughter, I was Ho Chi Minh. I traveled like Režija to get the knowledge of the great men. I met the party in Russia and France. I worked for the party. I became the party. I advanced. I returned home to unify my people with power from the party and fame for success abroad. But some of my people didn't want to do the work that was required to build our independence. They wanted to be free. They didn't see. I wanted us all to be free. They had to be eliminated, tied to a pole, honey on feet, ants on skin. They called me Uncle Ho. Before that, I was a Ho in New Orleans, Mahogany Hall, Storyville. I did the oyster dance. I pleased the men. I fucked and sucked from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. And in the morning, I washed the sheets and floors myself. I died of syphilis at the age of 33, just like the Christ who died for me. Before that, I was a soldier in the Civil War, Mississippi Regiment. I died on the battlefield at the age of 17, having never been kissed. That's why I gorged myself the next time I came around. Before that, I was a slave, worked in the fields, came from Ghana. I had a wife. We had 3 black children. She had 3 yellow children. Master made me watch each time he did it. I tried to kill him. His sons killed me, head up on a pole for all to see. Before that, I was Bienville, traveling in the new world. The old one was no longer enough for me. I met the Kalapisa and let them tattoo their willow stars all over me. Mayan virgin at the bottom of the well with a hole in her chest, without a heart in her breast. Chinese woman with a sacred secret tongue. Gladiator buried up to my neck at the seashore, blowing back the tide. In the middle, I became afraid and lost my footing. Teeth fell out of my mouth. Bones fell out of my body. At the seams, fell apart. Mother always said it was a new world, and we were determined to keep it free of sin. No single women could come over. Only mothers, daughters, sisters, and promised brides.
those other women who sold themselves so cheaply to the menfolk. They were the cause of all the sin.
She used to tell me stories of the early days, before they moved down south. One scared me something serious. There was a man and a woman, and it was winter, and dry wood was scarce, and food even scarcer. And he did kill her, cut her body into tiny parts, and hid them. And he did feed upon her daily, but he saved her head for conversation, to remember, to ward off ghosts in winter winds. Parched road. She covered them with lard and began to rub my whole body into putty. She rubbed my front as well. I enjoyed it too much. The hard slap of her hand on my back jolted me out of my ecstasy. She said it was a spider, but I know spiders. That was no spider. No, she wanted to split me in two, like lightning through a tree, like her man under my man's whip. I never let her set foot in the house again. Sent her to the field where she belonged. My husband takes my blood while I'm sleeping. I can tell. There are tiny pricks all over my body on my backside. At first, he waited for my menstruation. That he could take easily, but the doctor said no. That blood is waste, blood that wants to come out. It must be blood from inside, pure blood, good blood, innocent blood, blood that wants to stay in. The general enters me every night while I'm sleeping. Any hole will do. I wake up sore, or with an aching stomach, and no recollection of the night before. For my husband I am dry. For my lover I am wet. My body obeys and betrays me all the time.
Did a spider bite you while you were waiting for my entrance? Nothing here happens by accident. This is a place of destiny and will and calling and powerlessness.
Yesterday I opened the package from my former self. It had been sitting there for years. And now, the smell of cigarette ash fills my suddenly too small room. Cigarette ashes smell and taste like death. The smell is wet, wetted, smells like bombed building, burning rubble. The fire has stopped in the city. But yesterday, I opened my package and the fire leapt up into, onto, all over me. It is burning my flesh, just as Medea's dress tore at the the flesh of her young replacement bride. And all I can think is, I deserve this, I deserve this, I deserve worse, but I deserve this. What her parents hadn't known when they gave birth to the girl was that if you untie the choker from around her neck, she might begin to think. And if she begins to think, she might begin to speak. And they certainly weren't prepared for what she would then spew. In the end, I watched the balls roll. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, because I'm the baddest motherfucker in the valley. You might smell me, smelling real bad, like only a woman can smell when she smells real bad, when she smells real bad. I know what you're doing out there. Not in my house, not while my husband is away, not under my goddamn roof. When the revolution comes, will you protect me and mine, even if I refuse to choose a side, refuse to fight, refuse to say you're right? Will you say, I'll handle this one, boys, she's mine? Will you lock us in your cellar, feed us leftovers, nothing extra? The walls have eyes and ears. Will you allow me to remove the gun from your hand and replace it with the buttons on the back of my dress? Or will this desire that has you reeling and shaking become a source of a nightmare for us both, in which you say, she is the root of all evil, her body houses the devil. She was sent to tempt me, taunt me, tease me, take me from my path. When the revolution comes, will you protect me and mine? Before I was your mother's daughter, I was waiting for your call. I don't see you. You don't talk to me. You stay away. You vanish. When we strive to be great, we are not. When we humble ourselves before God and man, we glimpse greatness. When we have faith, we receive the riches of heaven. I'm in love with him, mother. I'm in love with him, mother. I'm in love with him, mother. And he's going to war. There was a shot at redemption once in the hands of a young man who hadn't yet been called to war. I will go. And I will ask them to skin me alive under the horse. Bury the hatchet. Bury my heart. It was all my fault. all is new. I come from the east. All the ones who know, 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 all the ones who know. When I am young and learning to grow, I come from the north. All the ones who know, 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 all the ones who know. When I am pregnant and ripe with life, I come from the south. All the ones who know, 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 all the ones who know. When I'm old and about to die, I come from the west. Now, I don't want my life to have been without a purpose. I don't need to know before I go.
I'm trusting you to find out.